내가
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against the Thunder. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Pass to Carrington. Now, here's Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's SGA missing. LeBron with him. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 22, Cason Wallace.
Here's LeBron. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Fires from the wing. Count that one.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Holmgren outside.
Away team foul. Carrington. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. LeBron against Williams. James, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to SGA. The Thunder with another miss. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. James in the post. He's guarded by Williams. James, no good. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. Still without a basket in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. To the inside. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Here's Maxey. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Wallace. SGA is screen on Maxey. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Williams with the ball. James defending. Here's SGA. And good that time.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Carrington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams looking around. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Williams. Inside, out to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams can't hit. Here's Chicago. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Count it.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Booker up top. And here's Harris from the arc. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Chicago leads by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Oklahoma City trails by 12. Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Booker. Wallace misses. Here's Plum. Takes a 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Williams passes to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Duckworth. Harris outside. And stolen by Wiggins. And they're moving it up. Now Caruso.
Yo, watch it.
Wallace outside. Offline with his 3. Now Harris from the baseline. And the jumper falls for him. Harris has got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
Well, infrequently, Harris will take these mid-range looks, but he'd rather be closer in.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Your dance team.
Outside, Dort. There's the three. A shot missing. Chicago leading by 14. The wings, it's Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Kenrich Williams out there with Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the one spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. They set the pick. There's Williams with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. For three, Booker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Chicago making a switch here. And so here is Oklahoma City. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
That one is no good.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Here's Joe. No scoring in this one. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. And it's Doncic missing. Dort against Maxey. Dort passes to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, Williams' shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Gray kicks to Jokic. The three for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 7 points.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Gray, that's good.
And connecting with the jump shot. She's got the touch. We just saw it.
Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Williams has gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Tatum. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. SGA with the ball. Gray's there. SGA passes to Joe. Williams' shot is off. And So it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the Magnificent.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort off target from three-point range. Here's Chicago. The three for Doncic, and he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 10.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
SGA, no good. So it's Chicago now. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Maxey finds Doncic. Another three for Chicago.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
You know, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Chicago shooting their first free throw this game.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Dort. Nothing on the board.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Doncic passes to LeBron, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another three.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
James kicks to Adams. Adams with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No coverage that time.
You can see she wanted that one. Comes right back with the three of her own.
On the wing, Wallace. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron kicks to Adams. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic against Dort. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dort's got his first points in this one.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. And here is LeBron. Pass to Plum. Now here's Williams. And here is Holmgren from the arc. Williams can't hit. Doncic outside. Here's Plum from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
No problem with that one. She gets to her spot in the corner and knocks it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dort passes to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from SGA.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. The wide open look for Durant sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 5 now.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Chicago right now, Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Duckworth in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Harris outside. Back to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. No good with the layup. For 3, Booker. And again, Chicago. No good. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Maxey. Here's Duckworth. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Booker. And KD the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Outside, KD. Again, Chicago.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Booker.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Duckworth with it. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to SGA. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Kenrich Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
1:35 left in the fourth. Pass to Gray. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Another 3 for Chicago. Here's Williams. Dort to screen on Tatum. With the step back. Williams kicks to Wallace. Now here's Holmgren. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Tatum passes to Jokic. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams sets a screen for Wallace. And Tatum pulls it down.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Wallace left side. And a wide open look for SGA. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Back to Wallace. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Carrington. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.